broadcast from the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock Whitney Stadium. EA Sports College Football. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the South Alabama Jaguars. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go.
A lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather.
Keep an eye on that, Holly. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Jaguars offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Davenport. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Jaguars will punt this one away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Ohio Bobcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Handoff to the single back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The option, he'll keep it. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see.
There's a crease. Crosses midfield. At the 30. He's at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense working from the pistol. The give on the counter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And guys, with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Punts it out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the...
Snags it, and there's running room. Past the 10. Touchdown, South Alabama. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might be changing the route. The give to the lone running back. Maybe some room here. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eye.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A little release to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Between the uprights, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. He'll be stopped. look at this South Alabama offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Makes the quick grab. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Woods. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Phillips. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Makes the grab in their space. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Jaguars are rolling down the field. Off the RPO, complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Jaguars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Back to pass, it's Davenport. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, it's pretty apparent who they want to get the football to on this drive, right? It hasn't mattered where this guy is lined up, which side of the field. That's where the quarterback is throwing it. The defense now has got to take account of that. What's that, 4 or 5 catches in a row? Crazy. This defense now needs the key on him. They've got to be communicating, hey, the ball's coming here if it's a throw.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Jaguars! Excellent pass by the back on the option. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. They put together an 81-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Jenkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Davenport. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Makes the catch. That'll be enough for the first. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Phillips.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the catch. It's Woods. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. Turning it on. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the 1st down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell he took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got
intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They take over at the 43. Offense in an empty set. Scanning the field, it's Davenport. It's complete to the left. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Nice pickup. Gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Back open in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw it out to his man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Jaguars will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Trip, there he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Go.
Might as well give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Bobcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot. Makes a catch at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. This is a designed run. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Looking for blockers. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind him. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella is always open.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Davenport. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. The Jaguars getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Phillips. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Woods. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Jaguars headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on third down from their own 20. He'll try to get to the marker himself. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Jaguars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The run inside. It's Martin. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's 3rd and 5. Unloads quickly. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Touchdown, South Alabama. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Hands it off on the counter. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Finding an escape route. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Bobcats have their offense in high gear. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Now improvising. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's open on the right. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, and the Bobcats want to crank the tempo. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense starts deep in a hole. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Jaguars, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Now on 1st down from the... Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
And tackled there by the defense.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Ohio. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. The Bobcats will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Now the Thunderbirds offense to go on the attack first. Bunch formation for these receivers. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And it's the Thunderbirds who are in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Thunderbirds will snap it on 1st and 10.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. The Bobcats offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Bounced off his feet.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Right down the middle. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Now the play fake. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Breaks free and he might be gone. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And it's the Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass.
You got to love the physicality up front.
Shakes a man, and look at that toughness, just running through everybody. The Thunderbirds come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He'll keep it on second down. Picks up the first down. Speeding down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Thunderbirds.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game. And he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the right side. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Time to take a shot. He's got it down the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Line gets set, first down. The give on the counter. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Bobcats are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. First play of the period, first down here. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Trying play action. Under fire. Fires downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative play.
They put on the heat and they blocked it. He's going to scoop it up.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
The keeper on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. And it's the Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options.
Makes a grab and room to run. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen.
Maybe a crease. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Thunderbirds can really attack on this 2nd and short. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They want to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Dorsett. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ready to fire from the pistol. Got the quick completion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Now the toss. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
The RPO, it's complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll put in play from the 41 on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete. At the 45 on its way. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Breaks into the open. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down.
Here we go.
A first down run on the doorstep. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe...
Trying to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on third and goal. Push forward on the sneak. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Bring in the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Using his legs, it's Jenkins. Knocked down in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th down, and they don't have to run another play here if they don't want to. And it's the Thunderbirds line up to punt it away.
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll start this drive firing. Finds his back in the middle. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Ready, move.
Looking to throw on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with a look in on Purdue, taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
The Thunderbirds will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think
This is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is, and you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the single back. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Going to try to get it himself across the 25. Here's a little room there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. And it's the Thunderbirds racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
First down for the offense.
Keeps it on first down. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Send the tight end in motion.
Let it go.
The give out of the gun. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Thunderbirds.
Number 0.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll pull it down and run. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. There's some room. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wide receiver going in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
2nd down coming up.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And now it's a 1-possession game.
And that's a nice job by this kicker bouncing back. Last field goal gets blocked. Don't worry about it. Get that thing up in the air. Long field goals sometimes are low, but he drives the ball way up in the air and drives it through the uprights.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Thunderbirds decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. The Bobcats have pushed it inside the 20. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Now the toss. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. A third and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. The extra point here would tie the game.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. There he goes. Got enough for the first. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And it's the Thunderbirds who will hustle to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got a little grass. After the filthy move, he's got room. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. Rushes on him. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. With a minute 52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. Right back to the well. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Out of the gun, the inside give. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they used their 3rd and dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Trying to set up the screen.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down. Or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Hauls it in. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. Going downfield for the big play. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.